Hello everyone, it's Genshin stream time. Though not technically Genshin itself. We might pop into that a bit later on. But first, we're just gonna chill out and do some tier lists. Whenever I hear certain Outland tracks, I go Gecko Player 24. Welcome to the stream, Gecko. Look, that ba-da-ba is such a fucking banger. Outland music, honestly. Peak stuff. So for some reason, hang on. For some reason, my tier list, I set it up perfectly for stream purposes, and now it's not showing up. So I'm quickly messing around with OBS because I do want it to show up. Ideally, I'd very much like it to show up. Okay, wait. What if I just make a new one? How's that? Simply make a new window capture. And it'll be that one. And then how about if we... Ooh, yeah, there she is. That worked for some reason. Okay, I'll take that. Whoa. There it is. Great stuff. Would you look at that? We have a tier list on the screen. Now there's a little bit more prep that I'm doing for an idea that I've got later on in the stream. Hang on. Gonna get rid of that one. the pain of not knowing off the top of my head who's 4 stars and who's 5 stars is really biting me. I know some for sure. Okay, hang on. Because we're still on too many. Oh, spoilers. Let's see. Bro, how do you not know TT? No, I know most of them, just not all of them off the top of my head. Like, some of them are very obvious, some of them a bit less so, but it's fine. Oh, that also makes sense, actually. Okay, I've got it figured out. I've got my stream set up and figured out, and we're ready to go, ready to roll. All good for it. So, I figured for today we could start just a cheeky, easy, simple little tier list. Just the easiest, really. Whether I like these characters, just on tiers of how good they are versus how good they are not. I'm quickly grabbing the new Natlan soundtrack to have on, like, the Genshin uploads of it, because they've uploaded the whole discs to their YouTube channel, which is great, because it means that we can just have it on for an hour and we don't have to deal with playlists or anything. So that's great stuff. So we're just going to be having this on, and it's going to be great. So we're going to have some little tier lists going here. Now, this one, I was thinking we could start with this, but at the same time, I feel like this one might be a little bit boring. So it's like, are you guys interested in my opinions on these characters? Do you want them? Or do we just throw this out and start with the other tier lists? This is entirely up to chat, because I can share all my opinions. Very interested. Okay. We can go through this. Well, we're gonna start. I think it's alphabetical, mostly. Not all of it though. I think at some point it switches to release order, or maybe it's entirely release order actually. Oh, it's entirely release order. Okay, that's pretty interesting. As long as you know I'm gonna yell at you. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Okay, I'm gonna start with Aether and Lumine. Now, Lumine, that's my girly. Lumine's gonna straight into the SS. Just top tier character. Love Lumine. And Aether, he's my Abyss twin, right? And so I find him interesting. More so now that I've played some of the more recent Archon quests. Don't think he's quite SS though. I think he goes into S tier. But I do think he's very cool. Amber. Amber is a great character. I don't think she's an SS character at all. I do love Amber though. I think she's a great introduction to the game. Like as a character, I think she functions very, very well. So I think she's either high A or low S. And I'm gonna, because I'm a little bit of a simp, I'm gonna stick her in S tier. I think she's an S tier character. Now Kaya. I don't like Kaya that much. I know there's someone in chat about to yell at me real loud. I just don't think he's that nice or interesting or cool, but I do think his Kanria background makes him interesting and therefore relevant. Oh, he is definitely going under Amber. There is no question whether or not he's going under Amber. The question is he an A tier or B tier character? Now, I think he's going to go A tier just because I think his backstory is interesting, and I hope they do more with that. So he's going to go into A tier. He's definitely below Amber. I mean, you should have seen this coming. You know this about me. This is not a new fact. All right, then there's Lisa. Lisa's just a bit of a nothing character. She got that little, like, the outfit with the little Sumeru event where we learned that she studied at the Academia, which is, like, interesting. I guess she has a little bit of character backstory. So I suppose she can be, like, she can be a B tier character. Also just, again, because she's one of the earliest characters you get. You get to, you know, make some nice synergy with her and Amber. I think she goes into C tier. Now, Barbara, we have a bit of an issue here. We are gonna need to make. We're gonna have to make. Just. We're gonna have to just. Wait, hang on. I accidentally recolored C tier. We're gonna need a little. Just. There we go. That's solved. And figured out. Lisa is secretly super fucking powerful, but decides to be a librarian because it makes her happier. Yeah, this is true. It's an interesting character. Now Noelle's great. Noelle is obviously a firm A tier character. The only reason she's not higher is because she gets nothing, no content, 0. Bennett, for that matter, is also gonna go in A tier. Again, lovely boy, very useful, very good character, but he gets zero things to do at all, none of them. What did Barbara do? Barbara exists. Noelle does have 2 hangouts, but that is everything. She is I think the only character who has never been the focus of an event, which is severely upsetting. So Fischl. Now, Fischl gets a C tier. Simply because Fischl is fucking annoying. That is all there is to this. I cannot fucking stand Fischl. Razor, he's also annoying, but in an endearing way. He's annoying in the sense that just, like, his existence is interesting and then they don't do anything with it. So I think he's gonna sit firmly next to Lisa. No, Fischl, my girl. How do you find Fischl fascinating? Fischl does fucking. She might get interesting. Like, the whole Immer Nachtreich thing is a fascinating concept, but if Genshin ever does anything with it, you know, I'm sorry, Fischl, but you just speak really annoyingly. I know she has backstory. I know she has lots of backstory. It's just that I know it was an event. I just find none of it particularly interesting. She speaks like that because she wants to sound cooler. No, cringe. Get out of here. Sucrose. Sucrose is a difficult one. Don't know what to do about Sucrose. I feel she can't go with Fischl, but she also cannot go higher than, like, Bennett. I feel like she's a solid B tier character for me, just purely off vibes. It's, you know, I don't think. I'm not sold on this. She could be high B, low A for me. It's just that Sucrose is another one of those characters that just, she doesn't get a lot to do. Oh wait, Windbloom event where she goes Autismo Friendship, I would call it. Actually, yeah, and also she's I think the character that gets you into the TCG. Okay, A tier for that. A tier for that. Diluc. Sorry, fam. I mean, it's just wish.com Batman. Team U Dark Knight. Moving on. I think Jean, I think, also gets to be in A tier. I think Diluc look big, yeah. Only thing redeemable thing about Diluc is that his voice is so fucking ASMR. Yeah, maybe in the Japanese dub. I play Chinese and I disagree. So yeah, it's Jean. I think also gets an A tier just because. Well, it's Jean. How are we not going to give her an A tier? Now, Klee. Here's the thing about Klee. I know that Klee kind of should be an S tier character. I just don't think Klee is all that. I just don't find Klee that fun or cool. I like her enough, and I think the outfit is a definite bump to her ranking, like the Cool Witch outfit. But realistically, for me, it's an A or B tier again. What do you mean Jean's boring? Jean's cool and fun, and she has a cool coat and a sword. Klee sucks. I don't know. I kind of like the concept of Klee. I don't mind her as much. I do think she's gonna end up being a B tier character, but that's also I've never really played Klee. Jean is not just Stern Mother. Have you not played her story quest? She's a wonderful woman. Now Venti. I don't think we need to say more, really. Venti just straight to the top. Fantastic. Klee blowing up the Abyss Mage was the funniest shit. It was. Oh, I might need to bump her up a tier, actually, just for... No, you're right. Also, her mum is Hexenzirkel, which means that she's consistently the reason we get the summer events, and the summer events are really fun. Okay, Klee goes up to A, actually. Venti's SS, though. There's no doubt on that one. Mona. God, what do we do with Mona? What do we do about Mona? I want to say Mona's... I find Mona interesting, but she's another one of those characters that she exists because she has a whole bunch of backstory that they're not doing anything with. And so I'm very torn, because I do like Mona as a character, not as a person. I think I'd find her insufferable to exist around. But I do think she's an interesting character. I hate her personality, but love her personality. Yeah, exactly, right? It's literally that. So, and she does have she does do cool water stuff. I feel like I'm gonna stick her in A just because I feel like she's gonna be really lore relevant. Chongyun. Look. I think we're going to reveal the purpose of the Barbara tier here, which is... Who? Why? What are you doing here? Why are you? Who is you? I did not do Chongyun's hangout. This, so subject to change. Maybe he can be a C tier character. Do you think he should be a C tier character? I can't rightfully bump him up higher than that, but if you believe he should, okay, then we'll put him in C tier. Xiangling, great cook, fantastic, easy A tier, I think. Yeah, I think Xiangling's just an easy A tier character. She's great in the early game. She's, fascinating. Oh, Chongyun shares ice cream with a kid. Oh, okay. No, yeah, definitely C. He doesn't deserve to be with Barbara. Then no, that's that. Yeah. Then Xingzhou. I think a B tier character. I think he's also really good early game. I think he's really fascinating. I just don't think he gets that much personality either way. I think he can also come off as a bit of a prick at times. I think B tier is a very, very safe place for him to be. It's not that I dislike him in any sense. Well, okay, so early game for me, given that I got him from my Noel banner. So for me, he was a really good early game to have. He's the best unit in the game. Is he? Like, best flat out? Anyway, B tier character-wise. I don't, Beidou? Beidou's difficult. Beidou is, I I want to stick her. I see. Part of me wants to stick Beto in A because Beto, cool. Beto sick. Beto awesome. But Beto also does fucking nothing at all ever, and therefore I feel very unjustified putting. Beto gets plus points for being gay with Ningguang. Now, you bring up a good point here. You bring up a very good point here. In fact, I have here. I'm gonna quickly see if I can find it. I found a tier list. That was Genshin Impact ship tier list, and I think it's a fascinating one because it does have ships like Beto Ningguang and Kaveh Al-Haytham. The issue is, and the reason that I'm kind of opposed to doing this whole ship tier list is because nowhere on this list is there a Lumine Ayaka ship, and therefore this entire tier list can go fuck itself. Going back into this, Ningguang is an easy S tier. Like, easy S tier. It's, yeah, there's not even a doubt. Why are there so many? Well, do you want to, hang on, we can go through them really quickly. Albedo Venti, Albedo Xiao, Albedo Zhongli. Have any of these characters met each other ever in real life? Who's to say? Barbara and Bennett, Yoimiya and Ayaka, Diluc and Rosaria. What a spicy combination there. Kaya and Lisa is a fascinating one, I think. Both Kaya and Diluc apparently have one with Dainsleif, so that's interesting. There's a Kazuha Wanderer ship there, which I think is fascinating because of very obvious reasons. Yeah, there's some fucking options here. Kole and Amber I've definitely heard of, which I think is pretty solid. Kaya Sucrose threesome, yeah, there's a lot of threesomes here. Kaya, Albedo, Sucrose, Raiden, Zara, Miko, which I do think is canon, personally. Albedo, Kaya, Rosaria, which I find fascinating. Here's a few. The one I hate most out of these is Bennett, Fischl, Razor threesome. That's 3 minors. That's 3 minors. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. Yeah, there's definitely some interesting choices here on this ship list. So we're probably gonna stay quite far away from that one. But if you want to do it, here it is. It's called this. The ships in here will not include traveler ships, which is stupid. Incest, yeah, that's good. Ships with the child model, agreed. Ships I deem inappropriate. Now, I don't necessarily think that should be a thing, and ships with NPCs, that's fair. That's fair, because otherwise you'd be there forever. Hu Tao and Shen He, who have no interaction the entire game. Yeah, no, my favorites. I also love those scenes. Where Diluc and Child interact. Those are some of my favorite scenes in the game. Great stuff. I find that personally. Noelle and Yunjin as well. Or that's not Yunjin. That's oh god. See, this is where the leeway 4 stars lose me because I don't use any of them. If ships based on vibes count. I guess that's fair. Yeah. Still described by that one Kaya X Tartag fake, but one day, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to this. Kaching. Look, she's a useful unit, I suppose. Character-wise, though, meh. I don't really know what to, you know. Chi-Chi can shoot straight into S. Only for Kaching sexy, this is true. Chi-Chi goes straight into S solely for the Coco Goat monologue. She belongs right there. Tartaglia, I think also gets a firm A tier. Do you think he was more? He got a little bit of interesting stuff going for him in the. He's not an S tier character. I'm so sorry. He isn't. He's sassy. That's your one criterion. He's not an S tier character. He's an A tier character. He's a strong. I'd say he's a high A tier character, but he just isn't. He's the least interesting of the Harbingers, like by a long shot, by a country mile, and I just don't find him that interesting. I'm so sorry. What? Who do you find less interesting out of the Harbingers? Like, out of the ones we've met, every single one of them claps him, like, interest-wise. It's not even close, either. You were modded for spamming? Yeah, damn right. Get fucked. Diona... I don't like Diona. Diona's stinky. Diona annoying. Diona illegal. Because she's a minor that works at a bar. And I know she doesn't sell alcohol, but that's not how any of this works. Il Capitano is ugly. Yeah, but he's cool and interesting. Like... If we're not ranking them based on whether I want to fuck them, we're ranking them on whether they're interesting characters, which is why Mr. Zhongli over here gets a B tier. Yeah. Stupid fucking. I gave my noses away, and I'm not gonna tell you why. You'll have to find out yourself. Get fuck out of here. Fuck you. Fuck off. Get out. I don't stop. You know? Just Zhongli Daddy. Yeah, Daddy War Crimes. Daddy War Crimes can sit right there in B tier with the other characters of his. Do you get to the J chamber very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Nice. Yunjin? No, not Yunjin. I keep messing that up. Fuck. What is this woman's name? Xiao... No. Xinyan, that's the one. I was about to Google it. Xinyan, thank you. Xinyan, see, the fact that I don't even remember her name. I do think she gets a C tier, because I think she's cool, design-wise. She does that. She did the Hutao rap with Hutao, which, by the way, I understand people hated the Hutao rap in English and the other languages. In Chinese, though, that shit's a banger. That shit's a fucking bop. And honestly, if you haven't heard it in Chinese, highly recommend listening to it in Chinese and letting the memory of that replace any other memories you might have of the Hutao rap. It is fantastic. But Xinyan herself, just not that fantastic. Albedo is here. Now, Albedo is another one of those characters that I think is interesting because of his backstory. But personality-wise and story-wise, I don't know. I kind of want to... I'm fine putting him in either B or A, and I'm leaning towards B because, again, all of his story is event story, and I haven't played those events. You'd put me in B tier. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gecko. I can see Albedo, but the hair gets me. I know, the hair is fucking incredible. I love the hair. But, you know, again, this is not a fuckability list. Because if this was a fuckability list, Lisa and Beto would be way fucking higher on that list. And Chi-Chi would not be here. So, you know, we gotta, you know. Then Ganyu. Now, chat. Terrible confession to make. I'm not a Ganyu enjoyer. But fuckability is so integral to my liking of the character that I gotta... Dude, you're asexual. What do you mean fuckability is so integral to my liking of the character? Now, Ganyu is a character that I think is just fuckability. There's no character behind that, behind those boobs. There's... Aesthetics... I can, you know, I can agree with. Great aesthetics. I like the horns a lot. Big fan of the horns. Other than that, I don't know about that one. Also, while we're here, I think this one only goes up to Shulanan. So what we will do really quickly, if we're allowed, we are allowed. I will very quickly add the unreleased characters from future patches. Now, Xiao is here. Now I'm gonna piss off one person in chat with this. He's not going in S tier. He cannot. I'm willing to give him an A tier. Because I think he's somewhat cool and interesting. I like his playstyle. I just also think... Yeah, he was great in the Chasm quest as well. I was a big fan of that. I just also think his personality is very, very one note. And I know that's by design. It doesn't make him very interesting to me. Hu Tao, also going to go... I'm thinking probably also A tier. Not because I do really like Hu Tao's personality a lot. The issue with Hu Tao is just, again, that she gets absolutely nothing to do. I haven't played her story quest, so maybe that would change things. And she's a great character to play as and, like, have in your team. I just wish she showed up more in the story, especially for a 5-star. I feel like she just doesn't do enough for that. The fact that Ningguang's a 4-star and Hu Tao's a 5-star, like, I like Hu Tao and I'm glad she's a 5-star, but I think if she's a 5-star, people like Ningguang also should be, and they're not, and that upsets me. She only matters in Lantern, right? Yeah, exactly. Now, Rosaria, hot take. I do not care. I really, truly do not give a shit about Rosaria whatsoever. Yanfei. Yanfei should, by all stretches of the imagination, go into A tier. I'm not doing that. Yanfei is going here. The reason that Yanfei goes there is because Yanfei was introduced as a lawyer. She then said, hey, if you're ever in legal trouble in other countries, you should totally give me a call because I know their laws. And then we got sued in another country, and not once did we think to give Yanfei a call, which is stupid. And I know it's not technically her fault, but it means that her character is useless now. We've done the country of laws and she wasn't there, so what's the fucking point? No phone, my ass. No phone, how call? Send a fucking bird. Send Paimon, she flies. I don't give a shit. How did we not, when we were defending each other, or at the end even, how did we not call in Yanfei, of all fucking people? Literally the one person that they should have brought back for that quest, because she was set up to be good with laws, and they didn't do it, and I'm so pissed about that. Then there's, I believe this is Eula. The fact that I have to say I believe probably gives you a hint at where she's gonna go. Bonk. The only reason she's not in Barbara tier is because I don't... I know people like her. And so... I know Eula in the sense that, like, I played Leeway like 3 years ago. That's not true. 2 years ago. And she just didn't stick. She didn't make an impression. Nobody likes her. I think I believe that to be a lie. Oh, people like her looks. That makes sense. Because I get a lot of positive, okay. Now hold a fucking second. Oh. Wait, first of all, Kazuha S. That's not even... There's no doubt about that. That cutscene where he activates his friend's vision and stops raiding... That's peak shit. We're not even going to doubt that. He goes straight in S. Actually, maybe even... No, not SS. If Ningguang's not an SS, Kazuha isn't either. But he's straight S instantly. I think what they've done here... You cannot see SS or S. No, you can if I scroll up. I'm looking at stream right now. It's definitely visible. Have you zoomed in on your phone? Is that the issue? Is that why? I think what they've done is they've added every traveler separately. So we have here, yeah, we have Hydro Traveler, Electro Traveler. We're not going to be doing those. We're just going to skip those. Ayaka? Oh, fuck, I can't. Hang on. She's going in SS. Hang on, give me a second. There we go. I might have scrolled down. Yep, figured. Ayaka's an SS character. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me on that take. That Wet Socks stance, peak. I don't really know how else we're gonna rank that. She's just obviously an SS. Yoimiya, I think, is a solid A tier character. I don't think she quite gets to S, but there's a reason that Yoimiya is one of the only non-Archons that now has two story quests. And it's because she fucking rules. Ayaka says she wants to polish your sword. Yeah, Lumine... Yoimiya good with children. This is true. Yeah, Yoimiya gets a straight A tier. You know, she never really... Deho-coded. Definitely deho-coded. Yeah, no, she never really fully made it into S tier for me, but I do appreciate her a lot. Sayu, I like Sayu. I just also don't think Sayu is that interesting of a character. She's a character that I love. Like, design-wise, I think she might be an easy top 5 for me. She's not character-wise that interesting, so I think Sayu also is going to go in A tier for me. Sayu sucks? Sleepy Child. Yeah, what do you mean Sleepy Child sucks? Sleepy Child, great. Adorable. Big fan. Now, Aloy, obviously, no doubt here, Aloy's an SS tier character. I will not be elaborating on this, and we'll be moving on. Raiden also... Raiden's also, I think, an S tier character. I found her writing interesting, but also, I don't know, there's some interesting interesting choices made with her that keep her just slightly out of SS. So funny to me that you're the only person that likes Aloy, but will never be able to get her, and it hurts me beyond belief. One day, Hoyo will give us the Aloy constellations, and I'll be able to get, like, C5 Aloy, and it's going to be really upsetting. Kujo-Sara, she's alright. She's fine. She's a B character. She's a simp for Raiden, and I guess that's good and all, but I don't know, nothing too crazy. Kokomi, though. Kokomi's a solid A tier character, as is Toma, everyone's best wife. Now, controversial little row coming up. You ready? How we feel about that, chat? How we feel about that? Shenhe is Barbara tier? I might agree with you, actually. Shenhe might be Barbara tier. Ito deserves better. See, I just don't like Ito. Everything about him is to me. It just screams. Okay, Shenhe goes down. Everyone seems to agree. Ooh, the cryo characters really aren't doing great, huh? Really not vibing. I mean, then again, maybe they are. I don't. Ito's silly. Yeah, I know Ito's silly, but Ito also fucking annoying. Fucking awful. Ugh, get him out of here. I accidentally licked my pop filter. I'm so sorry. Yunjin. Yunjin gets B tier. And the only reason Yunjin gets B tier is because Yunjin sing opera pretty good love. So Yunjin goes there. Yaimiko goes next to Goro, which I feel very bad for because Goro is clearly not a fan of her. Because Yaimiko is just really fucking inappropriate. Everything about her gives me shivers, and not good sexy shivers, bad restraining order shivers. I do not like this woman. Get her away from me. You'll think better of Yaimiko when you play her quest. Oh, never mind. Ah, okay, that's good. Because I recently encountered her in Goro's story quest, and she was harassing this poor boy. And I don't like Goro much, but that was bad. No good. Ayato, I think he's a nice guy. I just also don't care about him. He's one of those 5 stars that's really weirdly placed in that he gets one mention in the Archon quest, where they go, oh yeah, we're going to send someone to do that. And then he appears for 5 seconds and then fucks off. The only reason he's in B is because I like him as a character. I think he's alright. I think he's kind, and I think therefore he's allowed to slot above most of these motherfuckers. Then Sarah, again, she can go right next to Ito. Nothing burger of a character. She does fucking nothing. Now, this is another person whose name I keep forgetting. I know people really like her, and I know that she's the Hydro girly. Sorry, I said Sarah. Yeah, I meant Kukishinobu. Yelan, yes, that's her. I know people really like Yelan. I played her story quest like last week. I did play her story quest. You're right. I even in her story quest didn't think she was that interesting of a character. I like her. Again, it's a character I enjoy. I just don't think she's that interesting, and therefore she can chill next to Ayato. Heizo, look, so sorry, Heizo, but what are we doing here? Well, who are you? Why are you here? Now, I just don't like the all rules no play characters, and this is the good reason, like Neuvillette. Yeah, but even then, Neuvillette was all rules no play, but Neuvillette was always helpful. Neuvillette was like, well, all rules, yeah, but we're gonna stretch them a little bit. Now we have another thing to do here. Oh. What the fuck is with this guy's ears? What is with his personality? What is he? Get him away from me. And while we're at this, we're gonna quickly skip Kole because she can go there too. Fuck you. Fuck all that. Fuck that whole. Fuck all of it. I don't want. Nowhere near me. Be away. Thank you. Guys, I'm doing Enkonomiya, and for the first time yesterday, are you proud? Yes, I am proud, actually. Should add, it's good that you're doing Enkonomiya, because the new side quests in Natlan, one of them is an Enkonomiya sequel, like an Enkonomiya World Quest sequel. There's a World Quest in Enkonomiya that gets sequeled in the Natlan ones. So, yeah, go do Enkonomiya. I do love Enkonomiya. It's a bunch of bullshit, but I'm just so into I like the deep lore stuff. It's good stuff. Now Kole's a lovely little human, and I think she gets to go in A tier, just because I like her. I think she's neat. Sino, strong B tier character. I like him for the dad jokes. I think his dad jokes are quite good. I just also don't like him in the Archon quest. It really balances out for me. So yeah. Candice, can this character get any personality? Didn't think so. We'll be moving on. Nilou. I have a grudge against Nilou. And the reason I have a grudge against Nilou is because I had to do her story quest. Like, her story quest interrupted my Sumeru Archon quest like 3 times. And fuck that. But Nilou's skin has feet and bob window. I mean, true, this is fair, and she is a redhead, and she can dance real good, which is why she is going to go in B tier. But I cannot get myself to put her any higher than that. You know that? You know, she's just, I don't know. Nahida. Bam. And that's all we'll say about that. She can, yeah, she's great. I also had to do a quest in between. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I literally in the video, I say something like, oh, we have to go kill God, but Nilou is too busy shopping, so we're gonna have to go do that first. And just how sucky we planned that if we both had that issue. Yeah, it stinks. This woman, who is she? Who is she? I do not know. Now, Wanderer is going to be very easy. Oh, I'm seeing a no in the chat. Lila has plot. When? Where? How? What? You just didn't do the events. No, that's correct. Lila, I'll bump her up to C tier if it makes you happy. But I could not care less about the entirety of this character. She has split personality disorder. Bitch, so do I. Get in line. Wanderer is easy. And I'll fight anyone that disagrees. This motherfucker, one of, if not the best stories. No, not the best, but one of the best stories in the whole fucking game. Peak shit. Farazan, strong A. I find her interesting. I have disliked the stream. I'm sorry. I haven't played the events, and therefore, meh. Alhaitham, controversial take here. I think Alhaitham's a C tier character. I don't like Alhaitham. Farazan interesting because she's I don't know, she's a cutie. Big fan of Farazan. Not met her ever. No, I did. So painfully, I did play her event, just not Lila's. So, yeah. Alhaitham, I think, suffers from the same thing as Diluc, where it's just stoic and not interesting and a bit of a meanie for no good reason. Objection. Uh-oh. I'm being objectioned. They were in the same event. Okay, well, look, you see, you get how that's maybe worse, that I played that event and only remembered one of them, right? Like, Yao Yao. What do we do with Yao Yao? I like Yao Yao, design-wise, personality-wise. I think she's wonderful. Yao Yao can go in B tier, and we'll say no more about it. Dea, now. Character-wise, I think Dea's definitely an A tier character. I'm so upset they fucked up her kit, 'cause she could have been so cool, and now she's not. Mika? Who the fuck are you? What is a Mika? Who is he? What does he do? I don't know. I do not know. Baiju, I think it's a solid A tier character. I think he's interesting. I think he's fascinating. I think we're never gonna actually get anything out of him except a story quest, and I think he released way too late. But yeah, I think he could have been S tier if he'd been more relevant for me. Because I do really like Baiju as a concept. I just don't. Yeah. Execution, meh. Kaveh, go straight next to Alhaitham. Right next to your boyfriend. I think he is a whiny little bastard. And I know I played the event where he actually had sad backstory, whatever. Kirara though, I think she would have gone in C tier, but then she was in the summer event and she was kind of interesting in that, and they gave her the coolest outfit, so she gets bumped at the B tier, just for the outfit, just for outfit purposes. She gets to go there. Linny and Lynette, I think are both. I think they're both A tier characters. I think Linny is obviously the one that gets more focus, but I feel like Linny doesn't really work without Lynette, and so I'd feel bad separating them from each other in something like that. Linny and Lynette are just not my taste. That's fair. Yeah, I must say it's also just because the Fontaine Arc Conquest to me was the most interesting one, like the most interesting one. So yeah, funnily enough, even though I don't want to separate Linny and Lynette because I find them to be a pair, I will certainly separate Fremine, and he's gonna go in B. He's good. He does some cool stuff, and he's kind of a vibe, but yeah. Wriothesley, B tier. Oh, B tier. I really didn't like him at first. I found him real boring, but then he got that really cool cutscene where he freezes the primordial sea. I thought that was pretty fucking sick. So you go in B tier, but you're on thin fucking ice. Nouvelette, S tier character. God, what a guy! Fantastic dude. What an arc. What a dude. What a guy. What a bro. Farina though, bam, right up there. Right up there you go. Charlotte, easy S tier. I like journalists. I like the monocle. I like the hat. I like the camera. I like the bow. I like everything about Charlotte's personality as well. Easy S tier. Navia though, again, just straight up there. Bam. Fontaine was a really solid run of characters. They really knocked it out of the fucking park. And then they did this shit, this is a weird little area of characters, because they suddenly decided to just go back and do a bunch of new Leeway characters, and then like a random Sumeru character, and it was all a bit off and odd and weird. Chevreuse, it goes here for me, because who are you? They saw Fontaine and were like, well, let's not do that for Natlan. Literally, they made the most interesting Archon quest with the most well-developed characters, and then went, okay, cool. Now that we know how to do it, let's not. Come on, gang. Come on. Xingyun, also known as Cloud Retainer. I'm sorry to say. C tier. Very sexy. Very sexy character. Let me say that ahead of time. But also, bird. And also, just an asshole, really. I don't understand why they decided that Cloud Retainer of, like, because they had 4 Adepti, and they decided, yeah, you know what, Cloud Retainer is going to get a human form, and the other 2 are just going to be NPCs. Why? Time to wait 3 years to get closure on Skirk and the Narwhal? Yeah, I have opinions on specifically that bit of the Archon quest. I didn't like that much. I like the concept of the Narwhal. I like the idea, and I like what they rolled with. I did not much like the way that they resolved it whatsoever. Gumming. Look, I got some bad news. I know he's got the gamer LEDs. I know. But he is, I think, the only character at the moment, or maybe Chauffeurs as well, with, I know Gumming has a man bun, but I don't fucking care. This dude has no permanent content in the game. You could pull Gumming and know nothing about him. Ever. And that's stupid and dumb. And also, I'm not that fond of his voice. I think his voice and his voice lines are meh, meh. Kyori gets a B tier, and she gets it purely off vibes. Because I don't think her character is at all that interesting. There's no gumming dialogue in the entire game. It's funny. Yeah, there's no gumming interaction whatsoever. Like, he has his voice lines, that's it. He has no content. No permanent content, which is incredible. Now, Arlecchino, daddy, father. Father gets to go alongside her children in the A tier. I think after Wanderer, she is easily the most interesting Harbinger we've had. And I, at the moment of streaming, I have not fought her. How is she A? Because she's not S. She's not S tier. I know she's your type. She's not my type. I don't like her personality that much. I think she's a very interesting character. I don't like her, though, is the thing. That's how she's not S. But I know you have a type. But no. Father is a stereotypical, actually the villain is not evil. Yeah, exactly. I think she's interesting, because I think she's, again, after Wanderer, she's the most interesting Harbinger we've had. It's just not a very high bar to clear. Actually, maybe Dottore, but Dottore is not playable. She's also definitely evil, but she only in the sense that she doesn't want to kill innocent people, which I think makes her interesting. It just doesn't make her an S tier character. She's not on par with Ningguang and Neuvillette. She doesn't belong in that row. She definitely belongs here, though, among Linny and Lynette, who I adore, and Hu Tao and Mona. I think she's in a perfect spot there. Clorind should by all means be C tier, if not for the fact that she gets multiple cutscenes of genuine awesome shit in Fontaine. Therefore, B tier. Sethos, sorry buddy, I don't know what it is with Hoyo deciding, oh yeah, we're just going to make a bunch of short boys that get no character. Stop doing it, Hoyo. The Chlorine Navia, I've killed your dad interaction is very weirdly handled. It is very weirdly handled, but it's very interestingly handled. And also, she gets to do really cool shit before that. So, she goes there. Siegewin, fuck you. Fuck that whole thing. Emily, I've not met. I don't know anything about Emily. Nothing at all. Zero. Zilch. So, she's going in C tier for now. I like her design a lot. Again, I just don't know anything about her. So, she's going to go there for now. But that may change after I've played her story quest. Then we get to Natlan characters. And this is going to maybe reveal to you how much of the storyline I've played so far. Now, Molani, I think is a B tier character. I think she's likable. I think she's nice. Don't think she's particularly interesting. I like her dynamic with Kachina a lot. Yeah, B tier. Look, I like her interactions with Kachina a lot. I think she's a really nice character. I think she's a character that I would very much enjoy being around, and I do enjoy being around her. Mulani and Kachina are the worst characters in the game for me? Really? Beneath these two fucking tiers? No way in hell. Only Denari's? Nah, I can't agree with that one. I really cannot agree. I think... No. Definitely not Kachina. I actually think Kachina is one of the more interesting characters we've gotten, and I'm not going to put her in A tier, but I am of a mind to... Like, she's high B for me. But that is... So, E, I do have to ask, have you played... Because I know you mentioned to me recently that you were going to play the Archon quests. Have you? Like, how far have you gotten along into this? You finished it, and you hate... Why do you hate Kachina so much? She just wants to be the very best, like no one ever was, dude. I mean, then again, Milani and Kachina have a good dynamic, but the personalities are over-exaggerated. That I agree with. I do think they're over-exaggerated. But I don't know, Kachina is one of those, like, as someone who works with kids, right? So I can appreciate Kachina for what she is. Because she needs validation literally every 10 seconds. Yeah, bro, me. Mood. Vibe. Like, yeah. That's not... I don't think that makes her... I think it makes her slightly annoying, but also she's, I think, the only child character, except maybe Klee, who is actually written like a child. And I appreciate that. I like that a lot. And Milani is very much like an imperfect big sister. I think she's interesting. I find her fascinating. Then again, B tier, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think any really. Her voice is so bad. The Chinese is fine. Oh, that genuinely might be a really big thing here, because the Chinese voice is completely fine. There is no I know. In Japanese, I genuinely hate it more than Paimon's. Oh goddamn. Okay, very glad I'm not playing on Japanese, because that makes a strong difference. I like Mulani's Chinese voice a lot as well, actually, so... Okay. Kinich. Controversially. This is partially because I've played his tribal questline. He's just not it. I'm sorry. I have to say as well, Kinich gets pulled down. I know he's really good for exploration, but Kinich gets dragged down so much by the existence of Aha. Like, that piece of shit 2D pixel motherfucker. Oh, kind of fucking... So the fact that I'm giving you a C tier is fucking generous, but, you know, it is what it is. I know that he's really interesting for exploration, but honestly, I'm not having that much trouble getting around Natlan without him. Because if you use the Saurians correctly, you can do pretty much everything he does, except you get to be a dinosaur. I like being a dinosaur, so, or, you know. Shilinen, I've not met. Yeah. So I don't know much about her, other than she's on roller skates. And like, hot damn. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't justify putting her higher than this because I haven't met her, but fuck. I hate how they went with the Bolivian edition of People Flag, saw a bunch of colorful squares and went pixels. Yeah. Outside of Natlan, he's fast in Scaramouche. The come of him is limited fast pace. Yeah, look, listen, I know that I should, but the thing is, and we're going to get to this because we're going to do pool priority afterwards, I don't want him more than I want other characters is the issue. I know he's interesting for exploration, but like, he plays fun as well. I don't mind his like lock-on Dark Souls-y mechanic. It's just, I don't know, it's not quite my vibe. Okay, then we only have unreleased characters left. And here's what we're going to do. This guy, don't know him. He's going to go over there. I don't know anything about him. This girl, also don't know her, but I like her design a bit more. So she gets to go a little bit up there. Maybe. Mavuika. And this might shock a bunch of you. Mavuika's gonna go there. Cause I was surprised at how much I actually liked Mavuika. I very much appreciate that she can set her hair on fire. I also very much appreciate the fact that the little thing on top of her hair makes her look like a little candle. She's fantastic. She is the only Archon that I would describe as a competent leader, which is great, because god fuck, Teyvat needs some of them. So yeah, she goes there. Dainsleaf gets to go there as well. He gets to go there as well. If only I understood her magic and plan, but Genshin storytelling has lost me. I mean, wasn't that a reasonably easy one? Wasn't the concept, as far as I understood it, the concept was, yeah, the magic plan wasn't that yeah, okay, good. If E gets it, I'm like, okay, then it's probably understandable. Yansan, I really couldn't care less about Yansan, which is, it's interesting because there was that Teyvat chapter teaser that they did all the way at the beginning when they released the game. And two of the characters that were in there were Diluc and Yansan, who are both C-tier characters for me, and they were the ones that they decided to tease their respective stuff with. I'm like, Time travel ahead in time to use the power of... No, she didn't time travel at all. So, how I understood it is, she essentially takes herself out of the equation for a bit. How far are you? Okay, reveal. Of course I've done it. I've finished it. Completely finito. Legend. Cleared it. Bam. In fact, tell you what we'll do. At the end of this stream, when we're ready to finish stream, I'll start up my Genshin. We'll collect the primos. That'll be the cap off. She kind of time traveled in, like, she essentially just took herself out of the equation and then awoke or reincarnated 500 years later. I don't think it's time travel. I think it's cryo sleep. And the concept of it is that, like, the idea is that they just go 500 years of advancements to stop what's going to happen in 500 years. And then the heroes can use all of the experience of the heroes that came before them. It's essentially... The plan is to give this new batch of heroes 500 years worth of training to stop whatever's going to happen, which I think is a reasonable plan. I didn't find it that confusing. It's sort of animus bleeding effect thing of, like, reliving the experience of your ancestors means you get better at things. So 500 years of training at a thing makes you really good at fighting the abyss, ideally. I think that's the concept. And then she was like, the only reason that she decided to do it herself is because she felt duty-bound to see it through, because it was her whole plan and idea. She didn't technically need to be there because, you know, she's an Archon, and therefore cool as fuck. Really quickly, though, before we get into this discussion too deep, let's finish this tier list. There was never any doubt. There was never any doubt. This woman is where she belongs. It's a shame I don't like her personality a little bit more, because she's the only Natlan character that I've really resonated with design-wise. Other than Mavoika's hair, I think that's really cool. But yeah, that's where she goes, right there, which means that we finished our tier list. I'm not allowed to download the image because I need to log in. Oh damn. Okay, well, it is what it is. Oh no, here we are. Did it download? Oh. Mavuka's hair is cool, but her eyebrows... yeah. Can't fully disagree with you there. Okay, yeah, it's definitely downloaded. So I will send that into the Discord in a second. Cool. Then there's this. Now this is really interesting because this is the... Hang on. Yeah. This is the character tier list I made when I first started playing. The browser saved it. So I thought it might be interesting to go back through this and just update it. Just give it a little update and see where we've landed with it now. Because they've added, you know, the new characters and stuff. So it's you know, it's the vibe and all that. Now, we're going to start by just updating it from, you know, move everything that we have into have. Like Hazel, we have him now. Chongyun, we have him now. Razor, I still don't have. Dory, I think I have now. Maybe. Kave, I think I have now. Sarah, no, not Sarah. Shinobu, I definitely have now. Kazuha, I have him. I have him now. Kaching, got her. Jean, got her. Bennett, yeah, got him. Chi-Chi, you bet I got her. Kirara, bingo. Ningguang, own. Venti, yeah. Nahida, in there. Bingo. Fantastic. Phenomenal. These two, I do still want. These all, I don't know. Let's start updating. I don't really feel like needing to collect most of these anymore. I kind of still want shot because I kind of would like to collect harbingers. Xiao, meh. Zhongli is there because I still would like to collect. Yeah, Miko I don't like anymore as a character. Zhongli, I would still want to collect the Archons. Yoimiya, I still think is cool as a character. I think she's alright. This one I have. This one, don't really want. Linny, don't really want. I wish I had Mona because Ayaka is one of the few characters Mona works with. Yeah, that would be great, but alas. Have Lynette. Don't have Fremine. Don't necessarily want Fremine. I would like Neuvillette, actually. Neuvillette definitely goes on the want. Farina goes on the whale. Would love a Farina. Same with Navia, actually. Also goes on the whale. Charlotte, have. Wriothesley, don't really. This woman, I actually don't know if I ended up getting her. I think I tried pulling for her, but I don't know if I ended up getting her. She stays there for now. Chevreuse, I think I have. Either way, it don't really matter. Gaming I have, which is, I don't really care. Curie, I have. Arlecchino, definitely a want. Siegewin, don't want. Get her. Don't want either. Sethos, no thank you, sir. No thank you. Kachina, have. Shilonen, want. Mulani and Kenichi both go and collect because they make traversal that much easier. Emily, don't want, not in the sense that she's terrible. I just, you know, meh, whatever. So yeah, now that we've updated this and we can go back to it in a year when version 6.0 comes out. 6.0? 6.0. Let's do this. The tier list, to start all tier lists. This is the one that we were originally going to do, which is the priority pool list. Albedo, I'm going to skip. I don't think he's interesting. I also don't think we'd need him strategically. That's the 5 tiers. We have high priority, or the simp tier, which is where... Let's just start with that one, because we can fill that up quite easily. Navia goes there. Who else goes there? Farina. Farina goes in the simp tier. She belongs there. Who else goes there? The less said, the better, really. So yeah, we fill that the simp tier. And then we also have low priority, which is just characters that I would like to have. Strategic pools, which is characters that I don't necessarily want, but do think are good to have. Such as Novelette, for instance. I do still want Novelette, though, so he would go there. But if I didn't want him, I do realize he's meta really interesting, so he might be a strategic pull. And Skip is characters I don't want. Curious Power Kept Albedo, better damage, better utility, better butt. Better butt. Have you seen Albedo's? Them cheeks. Them cheeks. I don't know about that one, actually. Okay. So we're just going to run through this. I'll height them. I think I'm going to skip. I don't think he's that interesting of a character. I also don't think he's that interesting strategically. Same with Ito. Now, Arlecchino, I would like, but she's a low priority character. Same as Baiju. I don't need another healer on my team. You know, it is what it is. Chlorinde, who is apparently a 5-star. I didn't know this, but she's also could care less. Same with Sino. Same with Emily. Same with Eula. Same with Ganyu. Same with Ayato. Kinich. Strategic pull. Not for any team compositions, but I think Kinich for the traversal, for exploration. Good to have. Good to have a Kinich around. Klee. Actually, low priority. I don't think Klee's that interesting of a character to play, but I like her skin. That sounds fucked up. I mean, the skin with the one where she wears a witch hat, not her skin on her human body. That sounds weird. Linny, cool guy, just not that interesting. Mulani, strategic, next to Kinich, because again, movement, utility. I think she's interesting. Novelette, low priority, but yeah, love a bit of Novelette. Nilu, meh. Kokumi is going on low priority, only for simpage, just pure simp, but not so simp that she's higher priority than any of these other people. She's just regular level simp. Siegewin, skip. Actually, yeah, skip, but that's also a skip. Now Tartaglia, low priority. Again, because I want to collect the Harbingers. I think he's interesting. Wriothesley, meh. Shinyun, meh. Shao, meh. Himiko, meh. Yalan, meh. Let me know, by the way, chat, if any of these you're like, no, you should pull that for strategic purposes. Don't skip it. Because then I'll gladly move them. That's why I've got you guys, because I don't know shit about the game. Yoimiya? Low priority. I think she's cool. Zhongli? Low priority. I'm still collecting Archons. So. Now Shilonen is a difficult one. Because again, I don't know her personality. I haven't met Shilonen. But she's got roller skates. And so Yelena shrinks a bit without the 50% damage reduction. Oh, that's stupid. Shilonen is going in low priority for now. But if we meet her next Archon quest and she's actually really cool, we're bumping her up. Because of the roller skates. But she's Yelan. Yeah, but like, what am I going to do with Yelan? You know? You know? Now, Janssen. Skip. This girlie, whose name I've forgotten, but I can very quickly look up. Chitlali. Look. I know we haven't met her. Chat. But Look. Look, how are we not gonna pull? How are we not gonna pull on... This is gonna happen. And that's just a fact of life that I think we're gonna have to deal with. Chitlali gets... Look at her. She's also, again, one of the few Natlan characters whose design I'm really vibing with. yeah, so to the simp tier she goes. This guy, again, I don't fucking know this guy. I'm gonna skip this guy. I feel like he's the evil guy from the Archon quest. And we don't know it yet. Mavoika, for now, low priority. Because I do want to collect Archons, but she hasn't gripped me as much as Farina has. So, priority on her. Dainsleaf, high priority. He goes in the simp tier. Not necessarily because I'm simping for Dainsleaf, but because we know that he is going to have a mystery element that isn't one of the 7 main elements. And that has me fucking fascinated. So, he gets to live up here. Now, another thing that I'm very quickly going to do was pop back and open those back up so I don't lose them. Okay. Now, chat. We're going to do something here. I have one more tier list for you. And it's a tier list that I have stolen from the Jonathan. Which is, which character's burst could I potentially survive? We're going to rank every character's burst by how likely they would be to fucking just straight up kill me. So I'm gonna open these up in a playlist. I've downloaded the videos from a YouTube channel known as Maple. So thank you, Maple, for compiling all of these. Quickly gonna throw them all in here. Make a nice playlist. Oh, this would be such a good IRL discussion. I die from all the Dendra stuff because allergies. Oh yeah, no. We're taking allergies into account. Don't get me wrong here. So what we'll do... very quickly... Grab a window capture here for good old VLC media player. Hang on. Sorry, gang, I'm just setting up VLC here. Okay, time to turn off the soundtrack here. Now, chat. I think I've transitioned you to VLC. You should be able to see it now. Let me know if you can indeed see VLC now. We're going to start with the Albedo burst. Okay, I'm pausing it really quickly to see if the stream does in fact also show the video on VLC, because that would be great. But it doesn't seem to be doing so, which is slightly annoying. Okay. New plan. Hold your horses. Also, this is the most convoluted thing ever. It's severely convoluted, yes. The issue is that it doesn't seem to be For some reason, it doesn't seem to want to capture VLC specifically. It just doesn't like... It's really not liking VLC, which is annoying. Considering just grabbing them here and showing you on the internet. OBS trying to capture something challenge any percent, yeah. We'll just grab it off the actual internet. So we'll go straight to Maple's channel over here. So we're just gonna grab the English Elemental voice lines one here. We're gonna skip anything that isn't a 5-star. We're gonna skip any doubles, and they're not gonna be in alphabetical order. But you know what? We're gonna deal with it, and it's gonna be fine. Hang on. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. That, please. There we go.
You're mine.
Why are we in Tartaglia? That was not the plan. God. YouTube, please work with me here. Okay, there we go.
There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Okay. Oh, VLC is covering the video? Fuck. Should be good now. Okay. Let me know when you can see YouTube, and we should be good. Okay. Y'all ready? We're gonna start apparently with the Raiden Shogun. So let's have a look.
Shine down. There is no escape.
It's all the voice lines.
Shattered. Torn to oblivion.
I don't think we're surviving that one. The audio quality of the original video is slightly bad. Yeah, it's not as good as I think we're expecting. But yeah, this one, I'm gonna be real with you guys. We're dead. Where's Raiden? No remains. I'm shattered. I am exploding. Done for. Finito. Kokomi. What have you got for us, Kokomi?
Allow me.
Is that the... Oh no, that's just her E. What the fuck is White Knight? Oh my god, I'm not gonna understand. Economia, am I? What the fuck is White Knight? Yeah. Look, there's some interesting mechanics in Economia. You'll get used to them eventually. Okay. Kokomi, give us the burst.
Rebuild.
What's the burst gonna be like?
Covenants of the deep. Billowing
I mean,
surge.
that seems... That seems fine. That seems... I'll probably... I might get my socks wet. I don't think that's unsurvivable. In fact, I think it's very survivable. I think with Kokomi's one we're gonna be A-okay and totally fine, actually. Mr. Child, show me...
Get away. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Ooh. Okay, so are we... Does he...
Tidal wave. Brace yourself.
So he does a twirl.
This is gonna hurt.
Now, chat, I think I'm built different. I think... Because he takes his time with that. He takes a little moment
Tidal wave.
to be cool
Brace
and to,
yourself.
like, charge
This is gonna hurt.
and turn and do a cool twirl. I'm thinking I could duck. I think I could duck that. I think... You can just duck. Yeah, exactly. I think with a bit of effort... I think I'd likely... He slices so high up. Wait, with Tartaglia has 2 options? Oh, wait, hang on. See the other one.
On.
He can also shoot. Hang on,
Who's
hang on.
next? Riptide.
Okay, hang on. So that one's a bit... Is that an actual arrow?
Riptide.
Does it look like he's shooting an actual arrow there? I don't know, that bow seems pretty empty to me, fam. So I don't think he's... okay, so I don't think he's shooting an actual arrow. So I don't think I'm in danger of being hit by the arrow.
Riptide.
I think if anything, I'm in danger of being splashed by that. I mean, it could hurt. But again, he takes a... it takes a little while for that. I'm feeling like I could maybe... I don't know if I could dodge it, but it doesn't. It does seem like I might survive it. Like I wouldn't. That thing has insane base damage. Okay, so maybe I think maybe it's a 50-50 then, depending on whether he uses like what stance he uses. Because that other one I could duck. I'd likely survive, but this one I'd likely not. That used to be the speedrun approach of okay. That's okay. All right, gotcha. All right, next up then. Hu Tao. I mean, the fire spear, I'm dead, but I guess what we're trying to figure out here is, would I survive?
Time to go.
I would be set severely on fire. I guess there's a chance. I guess there's a world in which I don't instantly turn to ashes. Likely dead, though. I think that's a fair assessment to make. Set on fires for any pyro character, basically, though. True. But the ghost, like, the whacking with the ghost, third degree burns with the ghost isn't harmful. Yeah, I guess it depends then on the ghost. Like, is the ghost physically harmful, or would it pass through me and just set me on fire? Because in that case, it's a 50-50 on whether I survive my severe burn wounds. I think it's either likely that or 50-50, chat. You can call it. Hu Tao does heal herself. She's sucking my life force. That's a good question. Is she... she's vampire coded, I guess. Is she... but I don't know if that's... I guess we'll keep her on likely dead. I think that seems like it makes sense to me. This doesn't seem super survivable. It's not a death sentence, like a definitive death sentence. But yeah, likely dead. Albedo. What you got for me, pal?
Coming to be.
That's skill. I want the burst. Oh, there's the burst. Okay. Ooh. I guess that sort of depends on how close I am to him. Because I think these spawn quite a little bit off of him. I think a rock impaling me from below is very likely dead. But if I'm close enough to him, I'm thinking maybe I could. They come out at high fucking force, dude. Like, these things shoot from the floor. Like, they're just...
moments of birth.
Suddenly there, and then suddenly... just stand closer than any woman has stood to him and you're good. Oof. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if he'd let me. I guess it's a 50-50 based on where I'm standing, I suppose. Because I think the thing itself is not survivable, but I do think it's very possible to not get hit by it. So I think we'll throw him in 50-50 and call it there. Eula, what have you got for me? Elemental skill. I want the burst.
Crush.
I don't want the burst. There we go.
Flood of frost.
Like, I suppose if I could do without my lower half. The ult has a second part. Sword comes down in A.
Freeze to the core.
I think we're done. I think this one. I think we're not. I don't think we're gonna. I think that's it. I think that's it for us, fam. I think we're finito there. How about Mr. Ito? Mr. Ito, where's your burst? Is that it?
Oni coming through.
Okay, so chat, are we including him hitting me with the club here? Because the ult itself is just a little Sailor Moon transformation. He just goes...
Oni coming through.
Like, is that? Or do we... Yeah, so he buffs his normal attacks. So do we count him hitting me with the club? I wouldn't count it. Okay, well, in that case... Yeah, I'm totally fine. I'll clap. Looking good, Mr. Ito. Cool transformation there. Shao. Okay. Shao. Elemental burst.
Disappear. Evil conquering.
Then this also I am fine with. Yeah. Might make my coat flap in the wind real cool. Make my hair go whoosh. Other than that, though, all good. Cool mask. Lament. Ganyu. Okay, Ganyu.
By ordinance divine.
Is it Ganyu? It's not Ganyu. It's Shenhe. I'm an idiot.
By ordinance divine.
Okay, so what does this do?
Cryo incarnate.
Shenhe, I'm an idiot. I already said I'm an idiot. It's another buff.
Transfiguration.
But the animation itself... She's doing, like...
By ordinance divine.
That would be cold. That's because she's freezing me.
Fine.
There's a big cold area around her now. Which I think I'd likely survive. Unless it freezes me. In which case, some kind of Adeptus element avatar slicing. Yeah. Because there is slices happening, you see. So I guess if I manage to dodge those, I think I'd likely live. It's only one, and it's very dodgeable. But should it happen that the first thing freezes me, and then the avatar comes in to slice, I probably wouldn't take it. So I'm gonna say likely I'd survive this, but not 100%. Not 100% that I'd survive this. Oh, sorry, I just saw what the next one's gonna be. This is Ganyu. This is for real Ganyu. That's how I kept doing it, because I accidentally moused over the next one and it said Ganyu. That'll be it. Okay. Elemental burst. Let's see.
All hail.
Now chat.
Glaze.
Ganyu ult will kill me because of the camera angle distracting me. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the ult itself, though. If I manage to dodge that. That seems very survivable. She says all hail in English. Yes, she does, because she's making it hail. I think I'd survive that. I think I'd survive Ganyu. Anyone think I wouldn't? Because I think I would. I think I'd simply dodge the massive ice things coming down. Simply not get hit. Nah, be that simple. Now, this one. Look, chat. While he's doing his elemental skill, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shove that right up there, because
Quake.
Cause
Crumble.
Gather! Stabilize!
Taking a while here.
This is order.
Nazeemed into ashes. Just straight the fuck out. Not even gonna consider that. We're done. Oh, Yaimiko. What is Yaimiko's elemental burst actually?
I'm always watching.
Oh,
Nothing lasts forever.
okay.
A sight to behold.
Okay. Look, I'm just saying statistically. I mean, then again, what is this like?
Watching.
Chat, what is the voltage of Yaimiko? Chat, how many lightning strikes? Because I don't think it's just one. Because it's like a lightning dragon, and then there's one big one in the middle, 1, 2 off the sides, a third, fourth. Is that 5 total? 6, 7. Okay, look, there's a couple. It's not just one lightning strike. Oh, there's another big one there. Oh, they keep ooh. Okay, so essentially, every lightning strike I'm rolling a 90% chance, I think. Do we 50-50 that one? Do we say if I get lucky and I wear my good shoes, do we say I get to maybe 50-50 that? Because lightning strikes are very survivable. There's just a whole bunch of them, which I think is the big issue. Venti. Now I know Venti. It's not... How do we feel?
Think you can get away?
I understand that is sort of a black hole, but it's not really, because you don't go into it. You
Time
just
for
sort of
takeoff.
whirl around it, and then fall back to the floor. And so I think with prep time, I think if I were to wear a helmet, maybe. I'm thinking like I could probably push through that. Don't we think, chat? Don't we think that I could maybe survive Venti's big black hole? That I don't know about that one. For that one, Hear me out. Okay. Most lightning strike injuries are from direct hits. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, we're still on Yamiko. Yeah. Yamiko is definitely going to hit at this range. Yes, absolutely. Oh, most lightning strike injuries are not from direct hits. That's fair. That's true. Okay, so we're saying maybe Yamiko goes in likely dead. Direct hit would be devastating. Okay. I can drive with that. That makes sense. But then Venti. Guess for Venti, it like depends whether I hit my head during the whole thing. Generally, I think that's reasonably survivable. Just get thrown around a little bit stormy, bit windy. Venting might hurt you when falling. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think it'll kill me necessarily. I think that's very dependent. Guys, solved the puzzle without looking it up. Nice, E. Well done. Look at you go. Okay, Mr. Ayato. What have you got for me? It's just making it rain. That's just rain.
The depths beckon.
The sword, I think, doesn't even slash. Like, if the sword slashed right at the start as I was... But I don't think it does. I think he just uses it to make it rain. I'm Dutch. I can survive rain. I survive rain every single day. I'll likely be alive. Unless that sword hits me, I'm alive. Ayaka. Ooh. Now... Ayaka does have the benefit that she would instantly distract me.
Embrace the ice!
I think I'm likely dead on that one. I think that's gonna freeze me and then just blow me to pieces. I think that's difficult to dodge as well. I think Ayaka quite likely. Ayaka is also homing. Okay, likely dead. I don't think there's no remains. I think it could be survivable technically. I do, but in this case, no. I do think likely dead, very likely dead. Miscellany.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Now, what are those lines? Are they water death lasers? Because if these lines hit me and no direct damage, well, in that case, I'm fine. In that case, these are just like little water jets. It's a nice, I get to cool off a bit, you know? Totally fine. Just wet. Mr. Kazuha. Ooh. Now,
Into the wind. Clouds hide. The birds call.
Ooh. Okay,
Clouds
now
hide. The birds call.
that sword slash is gonna do me in.
As one with wind and cloud.
The fact that he does it twice, like I feel like I might be able to dodge the first one, maybe,
Clouds hide. The birds
but
call.
I would then not see the second one coming at that speed.
As one with wind and cloud.
I think with this one I'm likely dead. I think the speed at which he slashes plus just the general, like, I think we're done. I think we're out. Yoimiya.
A festive reprise.
That's a bomb. You're shooting a lit firework at my face.
Freeze.
I live in the Netherlands. I've seen my fair share of firework injuries. This is done. I'm done. I'm done. I die. With no remains, I die. Firework. You do not fuck around with firework. What is that voice line? A festive reprise.
A festive reprise.
And then the other one is
Goldfish of Doom.
Goldfish of Doom. You
Here
know,
come the fireworks.
that one makes sense. Don't know how to feel about Goldfish of Doom. Am I glad I do not play this game in English? Yeah. Yeah. Tignari old VA, so...
Can't see. Out. I'll uproot you.
That's 12 homing missiles. Even if those are 12 regular homing arrows... likely dead. Unless they somehow manage to miss all of my vitals? Like, I'm not obliterated. Oh, Tignari isn't in here because he's... Goldfish of Doom is probably a Japanese fireworks culture reference. That would make sense. Tignari probably isn't in here because he's a... I take this from the 5-star pull priority one. And I think... the standard banner characters aren't on here. Okay, you're saying okay, but what is the but? Tighnari sucks so bad as a character that he'd probably miss. No. It's physically impossible for him to miss. Like, here's the thing. It's homing
I'll
arrows. Look.
uproot you.
It's 6 homing
Let's
arrows that then turn into 6 more homing arrows. Likely dead. Likely dead. I'm just trying to find a loophole here. I know. I also wouldn't like to die by Tighnari, but Sino could kill me just with his dad jokes, let's be honest, but
Through me, justice is served.
oh, again, the ult itself is just the Sailor Moon transformation. Perfectly fine. I can totally survive that. I can just look at him and go, looks good. Okay, Nilou. Give burst.
Dance with the waves!
Again, I might get some splat. Like my socks might get wet. Other than that, though, yeah, that's kind of it. Kaching. Okay, another character that isn't on the standard banner, or is on the standard banner, so won't be on the tier list. But we can have a look at it regardless. Miss Kaching.
Nowhere to hide.
Right, I'm in
With
pieces.
sword comes
Let's keep
shadow.
going. Like, that one's actually supposed to do damage, but it looks so silly. It does, but at the same time, if I get that amount of cuts, we're finito. Nahida. Oh, I know Nahida's one.
Make yourselves at home.
I will. I will make myself at home. You've just built me a gazebo. That I am completely fine. Thank you, Nahida. So kind to give me. No, I was talking about Nilou. Oh, it's supposed to do damage? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get... It's just Water Splash.
Shadows of fate.
Shadows of Fate.
Delve into death.
Okay, Mona, give me your burst. Also standard banner
Fate is
character,
upon
so...
you.
Written in the stars.
Again, wet
Decided
feet,
by
but...
destiny.
Jean! Jean, what does your ult do?
Wind, hear me.
It's just
I
wind.
swear by my sword.
It's just wind. It's fucking windy, but... Oh, she's also a standard banner, obviously, so... Jean ult is heal. So I'd end up feeling better afterwards. Not only would it not kill me, I'd feel good. Okay. D-Look, show me what you got. Okay. Big flame bird. But it's a big flame bird. I think it goes quite high above the ground. I think this is another one that I could probably duck under. It's also, it goes at such a slow speed. I feel like I'd have ample time. I think I'd probably be alive after this. I feel like I'd have ample time to dodge that. Might come up with a few burns, but probably be fine. Chi-Chi Burst? I know what Chi-Chi Burst does, actually.
Orders given. Orders received.
Might be frozen.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Wouldn't be great, but I don't think I'd die from it.
Opening box of adept.
I'm gonna skip it as well because it's not on the tier list. Wanderer. Oh. That's another one of those that I'm just not surviving.
Unsightly insects.
Like, that's an actual black hole that's gonna just
Wretched
straight up
vermin.
tear me into bits. I think that's one of those that's just short of a tactical nuke. Like, I think that's fairly finished. We've had Raiden already. Have we had Alhaitham already? We haven't. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Mr. Alhaitham, what have you got for me?
Scatter.
Oh,
Diffract.
okay. So it's another one of those. Yeah, Dendro Kaching. It's another one of those where if I dodge it, I'm okay. But realistically, quite likely. Yikes. You know? Yikes. We don't need the 4 stars. We can look at Dea. Again, she's not on the thing, but...
Gloves off.
That's automatic, right? You press the burst and then it does all of those punches on its own. It's not like a basic attack boost.
Gloves off.
I feel like I'd maybe make it to there. Or maybe here. Here I'm dead. Here I'm dead. Here I'm very dead. Not normal attacks. Yeah. Yeah, this I'm done here. She's allowed, don't get me wrong, but this is the end of it. Oh, let's listen to Tanari's new VA now that we've heard the old one.
I'll approve you!
I don't think that's necessarily
Let's nip that in the bud.
better or worse than the other one. I think it's
I
both
hear
fine.
everything.
Baiju ult. I feel like that's just gonna heal me again. I feel like that's just gonna make me feel better.
Seems like an emergency.
Yeah.
Remember, health comes first.
Yeah, that seems like I'd be fine. That seems like I might come out of that fight better than when I came in, you know? Kirara is a 4-star. Does she have a animation on her burst? Yes, she does. Oh, sort of. Oh. That's a squished head right there. Not ideal. Okay, Miss Klee. I'm going to just explode. This is going to be a bomb.
Sparks and flash.
It's not a bomb. What does it do? I skipped Cole's song. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's it. It doesn't like explode or anything. It's just she's just throwing a light.
Blow them all up. Blow them all up.
I know she says blow them all up.
Sparks and flash.
But there's no actual exploding that happens there. Or does that thing explode eventually? Is that what happens? English is so bad. I know. But like... I need to know whether this is a bomb or just a floaty light. If it's a bomb, I'm dead. But if it's a floaty light... we're all good, you know? Guess it's 50-50 whether that's a bomb or a floating light. I think bomb. Okay, let's go with bomb. Let's say likely dead. If that's a bomb, maybe I can dodge it, but likely no. Eula we've already done.
Seiko are about to drop.
What is happening? Oh wait, who was the previous one?
Seiko
we've already
are
done that.
about to.
Kokomi, we've done Kokomi. Wanderer, we've done. What is this playlist? Why is it? Okay, let's Linny. Linny burst. In Japanese, isn't that great? That seems fine. That doesn't seem particularly deadly. That seems severely survivable.
Let's get this show on the road. A round of applause.
That seems survivable. Not likely gonna be alive. If that cat doesn't fuck me up. Who this? Lynette. 4-star. So she's not on my tier list. Xiong... Oh. Child we've had. Xiong Li we've had. Fremine is not a 5-star. Novelette. Ooh. I don't know that I can survive that. That seems very explodey. I think I'd likely be dead. I think I'd likely be dead after that one. Wriothesley. Skills.
Let's begin.
Burst. I might need Nicolette just for his voice. I can understand. Oh. Okay. Well, that was very easy. That was. Yep. Done. We're finito there. Elemental burst. Let's go. I mean, again, just gonna be wet. Sadly, Farina's another boost. Yeah, I'm just gonna be wet. That's okay. I already was when Farina walked in. That happens. Charlotte, 4-star. As much as I am upset by that fact. Navia. Oh, that's another one that we really kind of don't need to watch, but just to be sure. Yeah. 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 Absolutely blown to pieces. Definitely done forever. Chevreuse is not a 5-star. Xinyun, what have you got? Elemental burst? Elemental burst. A little windy. Get my hair blow dried. That's about it. Be fine. Totally fine. Shorty. Now the woman has 2 swords. I don't feel like this is gonna end well for me. The swords are quite short. I feel like, especially because she does the fancy move for it, I feel like maybe I could dodge this one. I feel like she's quite fast. I feel like I'd likely die from sword cutting. But I don't think I'd be 100% dead. I think there's definitely a chance that I make that. Kazuha, have we had? We have. Arlecchino. Alright, show me Arlecchino. What are we doing? Excuse me? Was I just straight up deleted from existence?
Overruled.
Give me the burst. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. She is so cool, but that is very, very fatal for me. Chlorine. Chlorine. Where is your burst, Chlorine? There we are. I feel like that also, I'm dead. We're finished. I get shot from 7 angles and then she appears inside of me. I feel like we're done, gang. I feel like that's the end of the ball game. Emily. Emily, what have you got for me? I'm just gonna smell nice. Like, unless those are... I'll say likely, because those might be perfume bullets. But I think I'm just gonna smell nice. I think that's just gonna make me smell good. Oh, Mulani's one, I'm done. I'm finito. We'll watch it, but that's a shark, which is also a nuke. I'm not surviving the shark nuke, I'm afraid. I'm gonna get nuked and also eaten. We're done there. Kachina doesn't count because she's a 4-star. Kinich, what have you got for me? Hail to the almighty dragon. Okay, he does summon a video game dragon to breathe fire on me. But given that I'm not a video game, I don't know, chat. I'm built different. I think I might live. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's probably 50-50 whether this actually damages me. Because if I take damage from that, I'm dead. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just immune. I feel like I'm built different. I'm not gonna die from this. You know what I'm saying? Now there was one missing here, which is Siegewin. So we're gonna look her up. Skills and gameplay. Oh god.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it.
Is her burst the... Because this is her skill, I think. The bouncing
You
bubble.
might feel a little prick.
Her burst is just a big water gun. Again, I might get wet. But like... Maybe if it's some kind of like poison water, but likely... I'm very likely to be alive. And Shilan, I don't know. I don't think we have her burst yet. Unless they revealed it in the... They did show it in the... Okay. Okay. So, it's music. I mean, unless it's like that bass frequency that will just literally blow up my heart, I'm likely to survive a bit of music as well, right? Just... Yeah. That seems okay. That seems doable. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Nice. Okay, well, there you have it, chat. There's the final tier list of Genshin 5-star ults that would either demolish me or totally not demolish me. Truly beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Isn't that an interesting interesting little one there? Now, I promised you one thing, didn't I, before we ended stream. So I'm quickly starting up my Genshin Impact and hoping beyond all hope that OBS will pick it up, which is, you know, oh my god, it's going to do it. It's going to pick it up. Incredible. Okay. I'm going to transition you onto there then. And I'm also going to start recording. I was already streaming, but you know. If you'll put it on windowed full screen. No. It's not like a windowed full screen. I am on PC, but I'm streaming my PlayStation Remote Play. So that's how we're doing this whole shebang. So we're going to pick a nice lovely spot here. Let's grab the stadium, actually. Let's just do it by the stadium. This fucking thing's going to fly off again, isn't it? Isn't it? guess it's not. Okay, cool. We'll do it next to this guy then. This lovely little guy. There it is. That's the event right there. Complete reward awaits collection. Bam. 500 primo, baby. Would you look at that? 500 primo. Oh, sick stuff. Fantastic stuff. We're not hearing game audio, but you know, it is what it is. He did it. 40 days to complete the whole fucking thing. It's gonna be great. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. Shall we quickly check as well? Because I don't think I've claimed my. No, I've definitely claimed that. There we go. I didn't claim the free wish yet, which is, you know, highly important, obviously. Don't need to do that. I'll quickly grab the battle pass, of course. Inventory? Did I get new inventory stuff? Oh, right. I got new furnishing because I did the reputation stuff. So that leaves me... Hang on, let me grab the shop real quick and buy some more wishes from these primos. Bam. That leaves me now at 66 wishes. And 2 pity. Shall we do one? One cheeky Kinich temple? Just for funsies? Just to build some pity? We're not going to get him in 13 pity. And even if we do, you know, great for exploration, but I doubt it. Just a quick cheeky temple. Yeah, there we go. Just a 4-star. That's fine. I'm cool with a 4-star. Which one do we think it's going to be? Which one do we think? Place your bets. Hedge your bets. Who do we think it's going to be? You were wrong. It's a weapon. Screw all of us, I suppose. No characters for me. No characters for me. Only weapon. Big sad. It's okay though. This was good. I get some masterless Stardust out of it, which I was hoping for. Wait, did that? Surely that was not. Make a total of 50 wishes. Holy shit. That's amazing. Imagine. Do I actually have Chevreuse? I'm not going to pull for her. Like, I know you shouldn't pull for 4-stars generally, but some of them I might consider. Chevreuse, I don't have her, but also I'm just not interested enough, really. Like, Fremine, maybe I'd have pulled for. Hazo. Oh, I don't have Hazo. I thought I did. Whatever. Razor's the only one that I might consider, because he's the only, like, original 4-star that I still haven't fucking got. But it's literally just Hazo, Razor, Fremine, Chevreuse, and Sethos, but I keep forgetting he exists. All the other 4-stars in the pocket, baby. So maybe I should do another little Chevreuse pool. I shouldn't. This is bad. I shouldn't, because if I get Kenichi, I'm going to be upset, because it's going to stop me from getting all the Natlan women that I simp for. So no, I won't. I won't do it. So yeah. Fucking did it. We'll celebrate on stream tomorrow. And then you guys can congratulate me in person and ask me when I'm gonna do the rest of the fucking dumb shit. Monday. Yes, sorry, that's not tomorrow. That's almost the same thing. So yeah, other than that, I will probably be calling stream here. Because we've done it. We done did it, gang. We done did the good thing. And now all we have to do is everything else. Every fucking thing else. And then, of course, these. This one I've already done because there was an event for it. And I was like, well, now I want to claim those 60 primos. These I'm not even gonna... These, oh boy, there's many... Says something about my World Quest log. Yeah, but that's because I do at least find and collect them. I haven't completed most of them, but... You know. Working on it. I'm working on it. It's gonna happen. I'm making videos on it now, so it's actually gonna happen, you know? the World Quest series, though. Fuck. Ugh. Anyway, thank you all very much for being here, stopping by, having a little swing by. It's been absolutely lovely. So, thank you for listening to my horrible Genshin tier lists. Keep on keeping on. I will see you at E's stream on Monday, and we're going to go do some more Genshin boss rushing. Speaking of which, E, do make sure to fill in the sheet if you haven't done so already. And then I'll see you all on Monday. Bye!